Well, I hope everyone is doing well. This morning I'm out checking a few traps, and I'm telling you right now, this is a late start to the season for me. I've been extremely busy. So I'm going to check a few traps. Well, I'll be checking them all now over the next couple of days. So I'm going to check a little few now. And after I get the traps checked tomorrow, next day, back up the dry dock. Still more work to do. Then when it comes back, me and William... I'll run through the traps again, and then me and William's going caribou hunting. The season ends on December the 7th, so I don't have a whole lot of time. Nothing in this trap here, but I got quite a few traps left to check. What I might do is I'll show you some footage that I took while setting the traps, then come back and we see how we make out. I got a lot of footage, took crab survey, shrimp fishing, dry dock. We put the Brady Mariner on dry dock. That could be our final voyage. Maybe. Lots of footage, just don't have time to edit, but I'll get to it. Oh, and in regards to the contest I got on the go, I'm just too busy to draw right now. And if you're not aware of the contest, watch my previous video and make sure you enter. And I'll get around to that later. No rush, bye. Well, guys, I've been flat out. I've been working on the greenhouse all day, but I got to put that on pause for at least one day. Get some traps out tomorrow. We got weather coming down. I've been just running around all over the place. Now I got to get my bait out. Some cod. Ooh. Should have had it earlier, really. Oh boy. That should be enough there, I think. Okay, yeah, use all that. So uses all that. I'll be all in by then anyway. I gotta show this, I've been using this stubby little hammer now for a very long time. I misplaced it, left it in where I set a trap too many times and getting later and things like that. Yeah, had this one a long time. Now I had this box stored outside out back, and this is some gear that I picked up while me and Jim was out to the Fur Harvesters Convention in North Bay. What a trip that was. Fantastic. I recommend every trapper at least once make it to that convention. Look at that. Look at that. That's the stuff right there. Definitely not fit for human consumption. Must put it in there to keep the smell down a bit. First time. Yeah. Look at this. Lots of Martin magic. When I was here, I stocked up good. Breakfast marmite, cook that. Yeah, that's more than enough for tomorrow. So I'm gonna put this one back outside. Yeah, keep the smell out of my shed a little bit. Yeah, and I must say, that trap and supply store that's there at the Fur Harvester Convention building near North Bay. I mean, that's every trapper's dream to walk in through those doors. You gotta go there. Well, I must say, it looks like it's going to be a fine morning. So that's just the second trap in the morning, and I have the full day setting traps. But anyway, it looks like I got a great day for it, but, I can't stay and chat too long. I got to keep moving. Yeah, so that's another one set. Beautiful, beautiful morning. A little brisk, minus 10 or so. Not much snow down, just like a little dusting on the ground. That's all we got here yet. But anyway, makes for easy walking, so that's good. Looks like a black bear got at this one. I'm going to see can I tack him together, but he's in pretty rough shape. They're all the same. Yeah, he's in pretty rough shape. Yeah, the old black bear really did the job on this one, but we'll see. I don't want to leave this Bert, where I can put a new one box here, I guess, but if I can fix right this old one, that's all that's required. Ugh. Now I'm gonna put my bait here and everything because ahead of time. The nails are on there now. The nail in through that. There. Yeah. There's another piece. Where'd that go? Right here. Like that. I'm gonna tuck them on there. Whew. Gosh. It's gonna make me wet. I don't like getting damp on the land. Small nails there. Drive them back for now. Actually, take them out. A couple of line ones might be good. Yeah. I had some duct tape now, I tape them together. Believe it or not, I did that before. And my nails are hardly long enough to do this right. There. Don't have to drive those right down full length. Oh, staple it. Flatten that staple right there. Yeah, one good nail over on this side here. You know, won't be ideal, but be sufficient enough, you know, to catch a martin. Staples is there. Oh yeah, there he goes. That. Better nail there. Right there. I think that'd be suffice. Oh, snow went in the back of my neck that time. You know what? That's gonna work. Hopefully later on in the season we'll see a martin hung down here, and all that effort would have been well worth it. Yeah, it took a little longer to sit, but you know, that's okay. I think this one is pretty much unfixable. I don't even see the other sides. Oh boy. Yeah, the box was unrepairable, so I'm going to put this double box here now. Just try it out. I had it in the same spot for 2 years, never got nothing. So trying here. I only ever made 2 like this, and you know, it's just as easy to probably, you know, just put it 2 boxes. But yeah, you know, you gotta have fun out here too. Nice big rabbit track, and just look at this place right here. It's right out in the open, and I usually do pretty good here. I said the same thing last year, and first check or second check or something, I had a martin here. So let's see how it works out this year. All right, I got my old style box and new style box here, all on the same tree. So we'll see how this works out. Hopefully something will come along, and we'll see which one of these boxes produces. Well, you know, last year in this place right here, I had a martin every time I checked this set. 4 or 5, I can't really remember sure how many, but every time I come here I had a martin, and last check I had a martin. So today I put another box here, but you know, I might get neither one here this year, but you never know. Well, I've been harvesting chaga, you know, from this birch tree on and off now for quite a few years, and I checks on it every year, see how much more is growed out. I'm gonna leave it be there for now, but if I want to, I could harvest a bit right there. But the worst fall about it, the big tree there, big fir tree, fell down across it, and if he breaks off, well, that could be the that could be the end of my chaga supply here. Hope not, but I'll keep an eye on it, and I guess if it looks like he's going to break off, I'll salvage what I can there from it. Now there's another bit right here in the same area, but it's much slower growing. I'm not sure, like the diameter of that birch is much smaller and make a difference, I guess. But he is growing. It's bigger than it was last year, that's for sure. So future supply right there. But I'll just let it be for now. Well guys, welcome back. Didn't take long to get the first one. Yeah. And you know, in this particular place, I had 4 or 5 howls and had something here every check. I think I got like 3 martins and 2 mink or something like that all together. But there's a little brook there too, and get a scattered mink here as well. But look at this, paid off again the year. Good bird. Yeah, so that's the first one. Look at that, beautiful martin. And you know, I'm really busy. I can't edit, but I'm still going to keep filming. If I films it, at least I got the footage, right? So I'm really, really busy. I'm sorry about this, but unbelievably busy. You know, I've been working on a backyard fence on my spare time, put up a greenhouse on my spare time, and a lot of other projects. Honestly, been non-stop for quite a while right now, and out checking these traps is actually like having a break, so really enjoying it. Yep, we got a bit of snow coming down there now. I think we're only got like 5 centimeters or so, and just look at this, number 2. So what I'll do, I'll just show how the catches that I get to it today and tomorrow. I got an early start because I'm going to clue up a bit early today, because actually early in the morning, could be heading back up to Port Sanders to do work on the boat. So really, there's a real juggling act right now, but we'll make it work. That there is actually one of my old weasel boxes. But anyway, I got a martin out of it, so that's good. Hard to see, you might not see it at all, but trust me, there's one there. I think that's the biggest one I got so far too. That's the first catch of the morning. There, finally got it to work. Yeah, so that's one of my old, I call it a whistle, but weasel boxes. And the martin's a little smaller than I thought as well, so there's a nice one. It's a start for the day. There's a nice bit of snow down. But much now you have your snowshoes up here. Finally figured out how to record with the light on anyway, so that's good. Down here somewhere. And nothing. And the trees are loaded with snow. Yeah, nice and mild though. Hard rock, I know this is pretty deep. In this area here is where I got the double 2 traps in 1 box. So, you know, I only made 2 of those, and you know, I actually never even caught a martin at either one of those 2 boxes yet. So I'm putting in a better location, hopefully. Drum roll, please. Drum roll. And nothing. But that doesn't mean, you know, we won't get either one next haul, you know. Yeah, this is the first time this one missed in the last 3 years or so. It's kind of wide open here, but you know, I always get a martin here starting off. But there's a lot of snow down. I just don't think they're moving around as much as they could be, or you know, so we'll wait and see. They do seem to be a bit slower, but we got a lot more snow down, because the last couple of years, you know, never had much snow at all, and easy for them to get around and hunt and stuff. Well, that's a good sign right there. Oh yeah, look at that. I must say though, they're few and far between, but you know, everyone counts. Nice. Now I got this one reset, and a scatter set, you know, I'm putting a few feathers around there. And if you want to know where those feathers came from, I'll give you a little hint. That was last night's project. Well, you know, I wasn't expecting this. This is two in a row. You know, there were few and far between, and now I just get two real quick, just like that. So, yeah! Oh, yeah, bait's still there. Look at this. It's not three in a row, but it's three out of the last four boxes. And this is one of my older boxes. And it was damaged a bit. And there was a big gap there. I put a limb there. You know, the limb in through there. And it worked anyway, so that's fantastic. I'm going to replace the trap and move on. And hopefully, I'm pretty sure we'll get a few more marten down this general area. Like that's 3 to 4 boxes. So more than that around. So that's encouraging. It was a slow start, but man, it picked up real fast. And a few feathers. You know, a bit of wind be all right too, you know, to blow the snow out of the trees. You know, when we was up Port Saunders working at the boat, gale force winds pretty much every day. Never had much wind this way. Now over right here, I got an old stall box and a new stall box together here on the same tree. And nothing. Yeah, I went a little heavy on the feathers here now just to see what would happen. See, can we drag around some wildlife? I got a marten box right there, nutting in. I seen something here the other day, so I brought in the silky saw. Any ideas on what it could be? I'll show you after. Well, I must say, I'm pretty excited for the next set. This particular place last year, I had 5 checks. I had 5 marten. And there was a while, there was neither trap in the box because I didn't have a replacement trap at the time. So yeah, 5 checks, 5 marten. But this year I got 2 traps there, 2 boxes. Yeah, we're down in lower elevation now. You see not nearly as much snow. A lot easier for walking, that's for sure. That is for sure. Now, drum roll. Oh boy. Oh boy, I don't see none out of the first box. None out of the first box. And none out of the second box. Oh boy. 5 for 5 here last year. Yeah, so I just used up last of the feathers here, and let's see if that makes a difference for next time around. Hey, Sassy. Gobble, 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 gobble. Gobble, 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 gobble.